This is called chirality. Here's the thing they never tell you about trauma. The thing they never tell you about grief. It comes in many shapes. It comes in many sizes. It is something everybody recognizes but somehow seldom makes it into speech. I bury mine under the rug of myself so no one looks at it directly. Like colors, everybody sees trauma slightly differently. Emotions pass through both seen and unseen. I say my past is cast in shades of blue. Others see it glow in hues of green. Trauma is a language. It is something you cannot always translate or teach. The dialects between us mutate, the emotional walls are hard to breach, and so it seems we cannot always practice what we preach. So hard to keep yourself open when it feels like you are under siege. Weighted down by expectations, explanations that our hands snatch at and our tongues reach for, but come up short. Come up wanting. Come up gasping for air like drowning is a favorite pastime, but it's just a habit, a survival machination. Every intake of breath, a reincarnation. I am an isomer. This is to say, I am a molecule whose chemical formula always stays the same, but in space, I can be rearranged 100 different ways. All my versions are not superimposable. This is the definition of chirality. Place your left hand upon your right hand and you'll understand just what I mean. A mirror image that cannot overlap despite its perfect symmetry. And each persona has different properties and a variable personality. One's quieter than a church mouse. Another louder than a tsunami. My reflection in the morning exhibits every known possibility. And there may be more out there. The weirdest thing is that despite all the differences, the common denominator is that every one of them is me. Never all at once, for how could that be? But the apple never seems to fall too far from the tree. I'm gonna rip up all the rule books and start redefining gravity, throw all my carbon atoms in the air, and when they land, shout Yahtzee, just like those monkeys writing Shakespeare. One day the numbers will line up and I'll win my own personal lottery. The chips will fall, and this time when they do, they'll make a masterpiece. I'll wake up one morning and I'll be the woman I always dared to dream of being. See, here's the thing they don't tell you about trauma. They never tell you how to mourn the people that you used to be. They never tell you how to rage about the ones that you will never see. They never tell you how to allow yourself the time you need to just breathe. The formula never changes, but the molecule can lean so many ways. It's the fine margin between 1-propanol and IPA. Nothing exists in 2 dimensions. We're scattered about all over the place. It's the reason why a drug could be a killer or your saving grace. And you never know how good you had it until it all starts to change. But through circumstance or random chance or whatever it may be, at any given moment, you are exactly who you need. And life can be so beautiful, but it will always get you messy. But that's the glory of hindsight. It's always 2020.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button, if you could hit the subscribe button, and make sure to ring that bell icon so you don't miss any updates from us in the future. If you want to go that extra mile and support us a little further, we do have a Patreon channel with loads of exclusive goodies, and you can sign up for as little as $1 a month. We appreciate your help, guys, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.